on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Anthony Kay is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And now here is Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. The 1-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Wendell on at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Austin Meadows looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brendan Lau becomes the first out of the inning. Randy Arozarena stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The shortstop.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I know they're expecting a lot more out of Randy Arozarena right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Toronto after this. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
The 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes.
1 out, runner at first. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the belt, the pitch, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball down the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Rendell Grichuk comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Ready with the 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Simeon at second. Gurriel is over at first with 1 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The pitch.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2, the pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso.
The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now that's popped up. Guerrero is there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hernandez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting up.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flash in the leather.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bichette ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Kiermaier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
3 runs already home here. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Randy Arozarena. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Willie Adames is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Seared down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half. They're out in front, 5-0. Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Next up,
The right
Oscar
fielder.
Hernandez.
Hey,
And you
Oscar.
see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Called strike 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the pitch.
The third baseman, Michael Russell.
Line drive, base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
And they start the third
Now
inning the
batting,
way they finished
the
off
catcher,
the first two,
Michael
doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 there. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bichette.
Whoa. Bichette.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Number 10.
Into the box,
Second
Marcus
baseman,
Semien.
Market.
Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
And from the list of stats we'd never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The average is at 308 entering play. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struck out in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
The 1-1 home. Two out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows moving back at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Plate now, Kevin Biggio. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 3 innings complete. The Rays lead it 5-3. Joey Wendell digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Joey.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So next to bat will be Yandy Diaz. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The batter, the right fielder.
Ryan Barucki answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are in front, 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosarena will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First offering. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set now to pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone. Trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now. Marcus Semien is on deck. Here's the 3-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Jansen rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. In the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the... Digging in will be Randy Arozarena. He'll start off the 5th in this one. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Barucki throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Randy Arozarena goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next will be Willy Adames. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Adames is off at first with 2 away. And he misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Kevin Kiermaier is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitting .429.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Julian Merriweather takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. In now, Austin Meadows. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now here's the first offering.
Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit in the air out to center field. Arozarena is right there, 1 down.
Now back.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a double play victim last time around.
Grichuk.
And the pitch. Four runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off.
Grounded to first. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So now into the box, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Second baseman.
And that one yanked just foul.
Wow.
A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 one more time is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No balls and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, the left fielder.
He's set and the pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no. Trevor Richards will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Trevor Richards.
And now, Kevin Biggio. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Danny Jansen, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Yep, 1-1.
On the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they breathe. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell, and he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. And he popped him up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Yandy Diaz stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Austin Meadows. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Brandon Lau stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, Randy Arozarena. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Again, he sends it out of play.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Low for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bichette for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 8. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Meadows is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. In the air now out to right field. Meadows will wait on it as he puts this one away. The side is retired. He's set. Here it comes. Willie Adames is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Semien's there. And quickly there are 2 away. So here is Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now. High and deep down the left field line. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rendell Grichuk. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 8. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great. But they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball well outside. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next to stand in is Kevin Biggio. He bounced out last time up. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Biggio stands at second with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now the tag comes down at third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
A ball and a strike now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grichuk is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Off the inning, it'll be
the catcher, number 9.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter,
Blue
number
Jays
11.
down to their final out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a